Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, August 30th, 2022. Others can bring delightful surprises to your life today. A Venus-Uranus alignment today helps you detach from a situation long enough to see that, right now, routine, more than change, is the enemy. You attract others through your ideas or communication style. You are ready to start fresh, turn a corner, try new things, and approach your relationships and pet projects differently. It can be a great time to develop an inspired idea or compelling new interest. Pleasant surprises can emerge from short trips, errands, communications, or learning pursuits. This can be a time for getting the word out, or there can be sudden interests that lead you along a new path, motivating you. You might get the chance to open up a dialogue with someone special. Check your email and direct messages on Instagram. Today's astro weather epitomizes the word shock, but more specifically when it comes to matters of love, romance, and value systems. For instance, whether you're crushing, single, or already romantically involved, surprising messages could sound off your inbox unless it's a very unexpected text from someone you fancy. Others of you could have a run-in that blows your mind, or perhaps even a sudden change of heart. Again, your best bet is to release all expectations, because you never know what you're going to get with rebellious Uranus. In fact, the more eccentric, the more likely it is to occur. New ideas, perspectives, and opinions will be popping up throughout your day as Venus conjuncts Uranus in Taurus. This could be an especially revealing day as the conjunction could spur a different perspective of your work. You and your confidants could have a conversation that completely changes the way you view something about your job. These new insights could give you a greater understanding of your interpersonal workplace dynamics as well as what your colleagues are considering as you all move forward with your obligations. You might even become privy to some secrets today. While the sun's return to your income sector tomorrow will turn the solar spotlight onto your income situation, matters, and options, in his last full day on his own here and in retrograde motion, Mercury is encouraging you to pause. Due to spend the next few days aligned with the sun before retrograding back out, Mercury offers a chance to first stay in the moment while giving you access to a smart head for money and 20/20's hindsight. Your energy is quite infectious. In private, you finally get around to tackling projects you'd put off for a long time and your family is really pleased. Should you want to make some changes in the house or renovate it, this is an ideal time. Your ideas will be met with approval and others will be pleased to help out. Invite your friends, have a renovation party and spend time with your loved ones. A blast from the past, maybe an ex, is going to shake you up a bit today. It might be just a friendly email, or it might be a sighting out and about, but your heart is going to skip a beat. Give way to your feelings, get out and about, socialize and survey the scene. Your open-minded nature make this as an ideal opportunity to be adventurous, to discover new places and people. Don't allow yourself to be distracted from following your dreams, or you'll only be left feeling frustrated and uncertain. The celestial energy today is favorable, full of playfulness and vulnerability in the right relationships. You may not find you can express yourself in words, but today's aspect allows you to show your feelings through gesture and movement, hugs and kisses. To feel this energy ever more deeply, be sure to follow your exercise regimen. Don't skimp on the aerobic exercise. Sending oxygen to your muscles will make you feel warm and happy all over. If there has been anything on the home front that has been troubling you, the essence of today's vibration may well bring solutions you haven't thought of before. Perhaps a better system is needed, or maybe a different form of communication can help. Whatever the case, do some investigating into the problem. Someone, somewhere has undoubtedly encountered the same situation, and may have the answers in the form of a book or website. Daily Planetary Overview. The new moon occurs this morning with an exact connection between the sun and moon in Virgo. Our emotions will heighten. We can expect erratic moods that seem out of our control to take hold of our hearts and minds. We all want to feel something new, but the fact is that we should apply it to our lives in a practical way that benefits our future. This energy can be refreshing when it comes to taking calculated risks, seeking mild adventures, and applying it to inventive creative outlets. Because your mind is seeing things from a different perspective, the artist in you blossoms and wants to emerge. The caveat is that you might not be able to see situations clearly at the moment. It's advisable to take a step back from matters before reacting. The moon blocks intuition from coming to the surface, so you should rely on facts and make your decisions based on verifiable truths. Finally, we continue to celebrate Virgo this week when the new moon is in that earthy sign on Saturday. As we get ready for the upcoming lunar cycle, this is an ideal time to improve your life as the seasons change. Though make sure that the self-improvement you're doing doesn't turn into an obsession to become perfect. Your best is good enough. Just after midnight, the Virgo moon squares Mars in Gemini, stimulating agitation. This aspect has a part to play in the Virgo new moon. It encourages us to mindfully temper our emotions and reasonably manage our expectations. We must be aware of our bandwidth now. Note your personal capacity for physical exertion, intellectual boundaries, and emotional regulation. Keeping our impulses in check allows us to use our energy in much wiser ways, but at present, forces beyond our control test our patience. Immediately following this aspect's perfection, the Virgo new moon suggests setting intentions to restructure lifestyle habits that have become counterproductive to the health of our nervous system. We may be holding on to limiting beliefs regarding how much we must be doing, and how much we should be sacrificing ourselves to be considered a productive members of society. Pushing ourselves to our physical, mental, or emotional limits is never wise, and we may have finally arrived at a point of exhaustion and frustration signaling that changes must be made. We would have a much harder time identifying the issues in need of correction if this moon was not square to Mars, provoking stress. In the darkness of the new moon, we can contemplate our healing and wellness objectives, and methods for their attainment. Sticking to detailed work without getting bogged down in tedious distractions is critical to our process now. We must be equally conscious of what we wish to manifest as what we wish to eliminate to declutter our internal and external landscapes.